Hey everybody, this is Dave, your shipyard modeler. Today I'm going to be working on a 1/700 scale destroyer, and this is going to be basically an instruction video on how to work on 1/700 scale destroyers. What you're going to need is listed right there for a Japanese destroyer, or any other destroyer really. You've got some thinner and some flat white paint and some Model Master 4251 for this ship, which is Kure Naval Arsenal, a Japanese color for World War II, specifically put out by Model Master, and some brown paint. I'll be mixing the brown and the white for the interior of the lifeboats, and on Japanese ships the hull of the lifeboats is white. Also there's white canvas on the guns, and I'll be doing that. You'll need the scissors to trim parts, you'll need the box cutters to trim parts, and you'll need the tweezers there to hold parts. I've also got a file there sitting next to the box cutters, a very thin file. You'll need that. Also the model tree there, you're going to need that to fabricate parts if you want it to come out nice like mine do. Now the first step is to assemble the center line of parts like I've done on this picture right here. The model in the foreground is the one we're working on. The three in the background are finished except for some final touch-up and spraying, which will be done when all the ships are done, and decaling. This is a full squadron I'm building for a customer, 4 ships. The ship in question right here is I believe it's the Hatsuharu. I'm not sure. It's one of those. The ships in the background are the Matsu, the Kagero, and the Hatsushima. The ship in the foreground is the Hatsuharu. That's right. Okay, moving on. The second phase is just glue in all the centerline parts. Now you'll notice that I had 2 tubes of glue in that first slide. One of them is standard model glue. It's Duco, D-U-C-O model glue, and it has all the characteristics of the old style model glue before they changed the formula and made it all screwed up. I really like this stuff. I don't use any other type of model glue than Duco. It looks just like that in the blue thing, and also crazy glue. Now for the first part of this, we're not gluing onto painted surfaces, so I use the model glue, which is the delineator. When you use model glue is when you're gluing plastic to plastic. If you're gluing onto a painted surface, the model glue won't bond well, and you got to use crazy glue. The reason I prefer the modeling glue, the plastic model cement, is that it bonds the parts much stronger than crazy glue and much more durably. I use crazy glue on painted parts because you have to. So anyway, that's the ship assembled center line, and then I take some black paint and some thinner, and I do that to it. I just dip your brush in the black paint, get it ready like you were, wipe it off like you were normally going to paint something, and then dip it into a bottle of thinner or a cap of thinner the way I do here. Swish it around just once or twice, and then hit your model and let it flow. The idea is that the pigment will flow into the depressed areas, any holes, things like that. That's what we want, to be able to come back and dry brush over it. So this is the first step, and the first stage is done. I'll be switching to the crazy glue now and doing all the outer parts, all the detail work. This particular video is just part 1 to give you an idea of how to set up the model for final construction, and I'll be doing some more videos hopefully tonight or tomorrow, outlining techniques for building these ships, which are so tiny you can't see some of the parts. I forgot to put the magnifying glasses, the big reading glasses, in that picture. You're going to need those too. So anyway, this is Dave with the how to build a 1/700 destroyer model, part 1. Check it out.